Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to be reacting to Atozy's video. TikTok psychic announced she's suing me. Usually I don't react to like so many Atozy videos like back to back, but this video caught my attention because I've been keeping up with her through him. So reading this title on my page, I was like, what is going on and what is wrong with her? Because she totally dug herself into her own hole, dug her own grave, and now she's trying to bring other people into this that are just reporting the news, showing all the facts that are presented in the public already. So like, you're just gonna sue everyone that's talking about you. But yeah, so at this point, I don't know what's wrong with her, and she should just sue herself because she's making all the stuff up, and now she's trying to she's trying to drag other people into her mess. So at this point, she just needs to sue herself. But anyway, let me stop talking to see all the details in the story. And please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below.
Oh man, the TikTok psychic is now claiming she's going to sue me and another YouTuber for making videos covering her absolute insane actions.
And I'm going to sue as soon as I can get some of these other things cleared out.
What's the reason though? Because they're only reporting the news and everything else is like public knowledge. So that's weird.
I am suing everybody who defamed me on this platform. YouTube,
Defame.
Marquis, Atozy. I'm sure there's a way for them to be sued for what they've done. Everybody who defamed me is getting sued.
She did it herself.
I guess we're in for a treat today, but the story starts off with a sadder tone because it starts around the tragedy.
If you defame yourself, you can't blame it on other people.
Students. This TikTok psychic decided this was her big opportunity to get some attention on the internet.
They're only reporting on what you did. They're not making stuff up. So how are they defaming you? If you're defaming someone, that means you're like making stuff up to like ruin their character. But they're only reporting on stuff that you've done with the public information that's already out there. So something's wrong with her. Does she still have custody of her child? I don't know, because apparently she has a son or something. So all this stuff is going on because she wanted to like push her way into business that was not hers, and now she's getting sued by someone, and then I guess she's trying to sue other people to make money because I guess she's about to lose money for losing the lawsuit.
Where she made about 100 TikToks claiming that a random professor that worked at the same university the kids went to was behind all of this. Then when the alleged
this video is kind of long, so I'm
she
gonna stop
shifted her
pausing.
entire story to claim that, oh, she didn't do it, she ordered it instead. So how did she get to this conclusion? Well, apparently she went onto the school faculty site and did a tarot card reading of the professors and came to the conclusion that this one professor was behind it all. Obviously, there's like no evidence backing her insane claims, so the professor sued her for defamation. Naturally, as anyone would when you're accused of something like that. So did the TikTok psychic back down now that she was being sued? No, absolutely not. To everyone's surprise, she made this video.
I'm about to put this demand letter, Rebecca Soka, attorney.
Okay, so
so I can wipe my
if you keep up with Atozy, then you already know all this information because she's just or he's just recapping, I guess, for the new viewers.
Oh my God, Rebecca is suing me.
But to nobody's surprise, things have not panned out in her favor in court. She's representing herself, and the whole thing's just an absolute train wreck. So I guess she thought it was a good idea to make a little update vlog.
Wait, if she's a psychic, she should have seen all this stuff coming.
And in this video,
she should have known Atozy was gonna make videos on her.
That's what we're taking a look at today.
So why didn't she message him before he started making videos?
Phase, which is supposed to be the phase where, you know, we get to the truth. But here's the issue. Schofield and her attorneys don't want to get to the truth. They just want to continue these lies. The lie that I made stuff up regarding Schofield and that I lied. What did they say? Made false statements knowing they are false. They want to continue these lies that she's innocent and that I just made this stuff up.
I think she needs a mental evaluation.
Who would do that?
Because she still believes herself.
Maybe there are people out in the world who would, but that's not what happened.
How does she not see the irony in this? In one of the previous videos I made on this whole case, I read the lawsuit where the TikTok psychic, Ashley, she wanted everything from the professor. Phone records, bank statements, emails, social media, like the whole 9 yards, just to try to prove her insane claims. And the judge naturally denied it.
I hope
called
this
it a
isn't
wild
too loud for
fishing
you.
expedition, but apparently she's far from done when it comes to slandering this professor. But Ashley claims this is not what happened. So I guess let's hear out what she claims happened.
I received I did a tarot reading regarding I used my gifts, my spiritual gifts, and that's what came out. My information regarding Schofield being the ordering of the University of Idaho students came that way. It had nothing to do with, I don't even know her. Why would I just make up something about a random stranger? But because I'm who I am.
If you don't know someone, like, why would you even involve yourself
One, because they're demonic. And
in their
you speak on
business? I don't understand.
people, their demons just come
This is
out.
what happens when you
Okay.
have no life, people.
So she did
Get a life, people.
tarot card reading.
Go to sleep
using
if
her
you have no
gift,
life. Like,
and she
do something
would
else.
never make up
Stop bothering
anything
people.
about a random stranger. Well, in that case closed. Why didn't she tell us this earlier? While this logic may have worked in medieval times where you could just point at someone and say, hey, that person's practicing witchcraft, and then they just be torched publicly for it. Thankfully, we live in an era where the justice system doesn't work like that. It seems like she's misunderstanding the entire court case, because from what I can tell, it's about Ashley defaming the professor. And Ashley's doing a very good job showing the world that she is defaming the professor. But unfortunately for Ashley, it gets so much worse.
The issue that I'm having now is that the courts are complicit with what Schofield has going on. So the judge I feel like the judge has done something fraudulent. Here's the thing, either he's like
She just keeps
trying to make friends
making
instead of
videos,
following the law,
making them public,
and
gonna
something
work
is
against
off with
her
this
in the
judge.
Oh
lawsuit.
yeah, let's just slander the judge as well. Why is she posting this video? Where is the upside here?
Because the court, for example, we're in the discovery process.
Okay, I'm gonna need her to like just throw her hair back.
Subpoenaed my TikToks. Okay. There was no back and forth regarding that. You sent a letter of intent they sent a letter of intent saying that they were going to subpoena my TikTok. I didn't have anything to hide. I let them subpoena my TikTok with no opposition. I subpoenaed her Facebook. Initially, there was nothing said. Then a few weeks later, suddenly, her attorney comes back and say, oh, there are baby pictures that Schofield is trying to keep private. That's a lie. The reason they don't want me into Schofield's Facebook is because it has information that proves that what I'm saying is not a lie.
They subpoenaed her TikTok because she used her TikTok to defame the professor. That doesn't give Ashley the right to subpoena the professor's Facebook to dig around for something in hopes of proving her narrative. Make it make sense.
So yeah, there's
what is the
something in her
punishment
Facebook
for this? Because I know she's gonna
that
lose
obviously
the case.
makes her guilty of the crimes that I'm saying. Gives evidence that she's guilty. So all the entire court case, they tried to play this game, made a lot of accusations of me being a liar, made a lot of false statements about me, and kept talking about me not having evidence. But when it's time for me to get evidence, they're trying to prevent it.
Oh man, that's because you're supposed to have the evidence before
Yeah.
claiming she did it. It's not like she was caught saying, oh, I think the professor did it. No, she
That's
made
not how it
roughly
works.
100 videos claiming that the professor did it and that she
You're supposed to have
orchestrated
evidence
it.
and then
Why
make your
do that to
claims.
yourself?
So
Not make
if
claims and
there
then
is nothing
try to find
hide,
evidence
why
after
would they go take the time
when you
out
know
to file a motion
nothing
to
about these
quash
people.
the subpoena to Facebook? It's not about a baby picture. They are trying to hide.
No, she's acting like an obsessive, insane person. Of course you don't want someone like that digging through your personal life and messages. That's just common
I want to hear
sense.
his thoughts about her trying
I'm
to sue
still in
him.
disbelief. Like, this is such a wild case. And this is such a wild video for her to make.
So they filed this motion to quash. So I finally responded because I was really over this case because the judge is obviously biased. So it's like if the judge is biased and I'm dealing with criminals.
I don't think the
first of all,
judge is
I'm dealing with
biased. I think they're just
who ordered the of
normal.
quadruple.
Bruh, why does she keep saying that where she clearly states in this video she has zero evidence? So she's desperately trying to subpoena the professor's accounts to desperately find anything to back her wild claims.
she has nothing to
So
support
my
herself.
entire life has been attacked. My housing situation has been attacked unjustifiably. And this is all stemming from a kind act.
That's so kind of you to try to ruin someone's life based on a tarot card reading.
So what he did, again, sided with Schofield, or I feel like he's complicit with Schofield. That's why they wanted to file this case in Idaho, because that's where her power is, that's where her resources and connections are, and that's how they can manipulate the system like they're manipulating this judge.
Or, I don't know,
Oh
wild
my
thought
gosh.
that you slandered a professor that's based in Idaho.
What do her
about a
friends,
case
if
that's
she has
also
friends,
happening
what do
in
her friends
Idaho.
think
The
about this?
judge is
Like,
just a neutral party.
does she
It's
act
not
like
their
this in
fault.
normal
You're
life?
representing
Like,
yourself
how
and you have no idea what
how
you're
does she
doing.
have people
So the
around her?
judge grants this motion.
If she acts like
So
this
now I have to file a motion
on the internet,
to
what does she act like
get
behind the
order
scenes
that I need
with
to
her
get
friends? She makes stuff up?
into
I don't know.
Schofield's
That's weird.
Facebook. That takes me
Like,
back
I'm gonna need her to
to
cut her hair.
21 days. They have to respond. They're gonna take every bit of that 21 days because they don't want me in her Facebook because obviously
She needs to
that's my
like twist her
evidence.
hair or
You're
something.
supposed to have evidence before you make 100 videos claiming someone ordered a hit. How is this not clicking with her? I'm in shock from all this. So the University of Idaho made a statement backing the professor, confirming that the professor has never had any of the victims as students. And this is how Ashley responded to that.
The University of Idaho responds by saying the University of Idaho has no record of the students having taken any classes at the University of Idaho which were taught by Professor Schofield. Who said that? I said she mentored at least one of them, and I said she mentored Kaylee. I didn't say that she taught them in a class. And you don't have to know a student. You don't have to teach a student a class to know them.
She just sounds way too confident when the only thing that
And
she's
how are you
standing
supposed to
on
know
is
them?
tarot card readings. This woman's wasted
Like, a
so much
university
time,
is so
caused
big,
so
like,
much
how-
damage for this professor. All because
I guess
of
you
her
could
thirst for
know them
attention
outside of
on
the school,
TikTok
but
and her tarot card hobby. This whole thing
how-
is just so
when-
laughably stupid. It
That's so
becomes
dumb.
sad.
So basically, they're going to use this saying that there is no evidence, but this is not showing that there is no evidence. This is showing there was no investigation and that she didn't teach the students. Nobody says she taught the students. You don't have to teach them to know them. So these are the type of games that they're playing. If you were so innocent, you wouldn't have to play these type of games.
They're
You
playing
would just
games.
be innocent.
You can easily flip that on her and say, hey, you made 100 videos claiming this professor is guilty. Why do you need to dig through her social media accounts to prove that she's guilty? But then she decides to throw herself a pity party because of her own actions. And she still doesn't really take any accountability.
So
Dang.
now, this creates more work for me, but I'm also bitter because this is not my job. This is Moscow Police Department, FBI, whoever is doing this case, that's their job. But because they put me in a position that I have to protect myself, now I have to, without pay, use my own money. Matter of fact, that subpoena cost me $225. Where's my money? I have to use my money for that. I don't want to deal with this. This is not my case.
I
But
feel
now
so bad.
have
I don't
to
even
deal
know
with
what her
this
job
case
is.
because I have to protect
I feel bad for her
myself.
coworkers that have to deal with
I mean,
her.
that would be because you made 100 videos saying
Because
the
if she's like
professor
this
hired a hit on a
in
bunch of
public,
students.
how is
And
she
when they
in
sent you a
private,
cease and
like,
desist
in her
or
personal
remove it
life?
all, this is how you responded.
At work?
To put this demand letter Rebecca Schofield attorney sent me by a tissue so I can wipe my with it.
I mean, this woman's just been given so many outs, but she just continues to defame the professor, even in this video, multiple times.
Yeah, because they put me in a position
Actually,
where I have to protect myself, and I put myself in this position too.
The only way
We're
she's
trying
gonna
to
get out of this
over
case
stepping
if
boundaries.
she
We're trying to help people who did not deserve my help. None of y'all. No people in this world
like gets
deserve my
a
help, is what
mental
I'm saying.
test, mental
So I
checkup,
should not even
and
have
it
done
comes out
this.
negative.
Yeah,
Because
People who claim I don't have evidence.
I think she
but
has
when I try to
something
get
wrong
evidence,
in her head.
They try to fight me from getting the evidence,
Wouldn't that mean that you just don't have evidence?
but then also claiming to be innocent. And also claiming that what I'm saying is false. Using the fact that I don't have evidence, but trying to prevent me from getting the evidence. What is all these games being played for if you're so innocent? Why did you have to defame me on news media if you were so innocent? You lied. Why did you have to file this frivolous, lying civil complaint? And I feel like people need to serve jail time for filing this civil complaint. That was a lie. Or at least lose their
Dang,
license to
if you're bringing up
practice
jail
law.
time,
I think this
talking
definitely
about the
ranks
judge
as
in a
the
bad
dumbest
way,
situation we've ever covered
you're gonna
on this
end up
channel.
with jail
This entire
time.
video just confirms how incompetent she is and why no one should ever take her seriously. I mean, the entire lawsuit we read in one of the previous videos covering this also confirms that. But there, I was reading what she wrote. Now we're hearing it straight from her. Because, I mean, this is really like watching the slowest train wreck over the span of a year. There's no brakes on the train. It's headed for a big fire. And every single tanker behind the engine is loaded with nitrous. Because this is going to be a massive disaster for her and her family. Because there is no way she's going to win this
Dang.
case.
I'm gonna post some of these documents.
What does her
I'm gonna
family
tell you
think about this?
the
Do
lies
they
in here too, because
still
a lot of
associate
videos,
themselves
they
with
just sit
her?
up here and lie. I don't
Are they
It's a
telling
whole video,
her
but that
to like stop?
the stuff that they say on these videos are disgusting, and they just get on here and just disgustingly lie on me, about me, and I'm going to sue. Soon as I can get some of these other things cleared out, I am suing everybody who defamed me on this platform, YouTube specifically. Not suing YouTube, but the people on YouTube who, it was like Marquis, it's Atozy. They aren't Americans, but I'm sure there's a way for them to be sued for what they've done.
For what? Covering your dumbass actions? This woman has been making very publicly laughably stupid decisions for almost a year now, and we've just been covering the show. If she decides to represent herself and whips out the tarot cards in court with me, I'll make sure to live stream everything.
Everybody who defamed me is getting sued, or they're gonna get letters.
It's not defaming if you're just reporting
I will
on.
get an attorney for that, because after this, I'm taking a break. You know,
Like
I deserve
news,
rest.
like
My
public information.
Either they're gonna have to issue apologies, or my attorney is gonna whenever I get an attorney, we're gonna have to have a conversation on how I'm gonna handle these people who also defame me on YouTube. Because just because you hear something and that doesn't mean it's true.
Does she not see the irony with what she's saying? Just because you get a tarot card reading doesn't mean that it's true. How is she real?
So you don't get to just get on the platform and spread misinformation because somebody else told you. You're held liable for your actions. You're held liable for the things that you said. I'm in court because I told the truth.
That makes sense.
if you see, there's a lot.
You told the truth, so now you're in court.
For University of Idaho students and who they think did it, but none of them are in court because nobody was threatened by them. I'm in court because I told the truth.
Dang.
Nobody else.
What mental damage does this give to her child? Because
videos claiming a random professor
she acts like this on the internet. How does she act at home?
How is this hard to understand?
What's going on?
And that person, Schofield, is threatened by me and the things that I said. So anyway, I tell the truth. So you can't just say, "Oh, how dare you say somebody get on the internet and say."
I'm glad this is almost done, because listening to her talk about dumb stuff is making me dumb.
They're just spreading misinformation about me, and I'm going to sue them.
I think that was the dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. Bless her heart. She's made this video roughly 2 weeks ago. I still haven't been served. Most likely, I'm probably not going to be served. But if I do, it'll be safe to say the TikTok psychic saga will take a very interesting turn. But her laughably stupid response to the professor in the ongoing lawsuit is right here. And there's also...
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, she keeps digging that hole, and I don't know why. Like, what is wrong with her? She really has nothing better to do. Like, I don't understand. Like, why does she not use the tarot cards to predict the outcome of what's going to happen? Because, like, if she's a psychic, wouldn't that be the next option? Like, I don't understand. But anyway, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Let me know what else I should react to in the comments below. And if you want to see my experiences in Korea, you can check out my first channel, SEKSHI. And if you want to see my other socials, it's right here under my face. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.